Hi guys, I'm going to show you the worst card that I hate making, which are sympathy cards. But sometimes we need them, and obviously they're unexpected, not like birthday cards. So if you need to make them in a pinch or make a couple of them, this is a quick and easy design that you can use. So I'm going to start out with my base panel, which is going to be 5 by 3 3/4. And today I am using the Nina Solar White just because we are doing some blending. And I'm going to be mixing up some products here. And this is my little mask template. So this is basically silhouette stencil material. And as you can see, it used to be very sticky and it ripped a couple pieces of paper, but now it's nice and just right, not too sticky, but it works out perfectly for me. And I just kind of line it up where I want it, stick that down to my mat, and then I have my blending tool here, and I'm going to be using Stampin' Up's Wisteria Wonder, and I'm going to start off with that and start off onto the stencil part itself and then pull that color out. And this is a really light purple color. Okay, we don't need a whole bunch of that. And then the next one I'm going to move to is Stampin' Up's Blackberry Bliss. And I'm just going to kind of concentrate that more towards the bottom and kind of blend it outwards, sort of at an angle. All right, so that's all we're going to do for blending. Then we're going to pull our little mask off carefully. And you can also use masking paper and just punch a circle out. Alright, so then once that's done, we're going to move on to stamping. And what you want here is some kind of a silhouette stamp, preferably a floral silhouette stamp. I'm using a Close to My Heart stamp set. This is called Paper Garden Stamp of the Month. I do not know how old it is, if it is current or not, but any kind of floral solid image stamp. I think Tim Holtz has some as well. And I'm using a very black ink, the VersaFine Onyx ink. I don't know if you guys can see with the lighting. Let's see here. Is that better? And again, just want to ink that stamp up really well. Make sure that it is nice and black because we want a silhouette image. If you have a stamping tool like MSC or the Tim Holtz tool, you might want to get that out. And I'm just lining up the bottom here and then stamping the flowers into the circle that we sponged there. And just give it a second. Alright, so nice, deep, black, crisp image there. This stamp does have some designs in it, some words and things like that. Alright, then we also want to stamp our sentiment. This is also a Close to My Heart set. Yes, I sell Stampin' Up, but you know what? There's no rule that I can't have stamps from other companies. That's what makes this fun. This is the Sincere Expressions Close to My Heart set with Sympathy. I don't sell Close to My Heart though, guys. Can't help you with that one. You're going to have to look up your local demonstrator for that. And I'm just going to stamp that in the top corner here as straight as I can without looking. Okay, so because we use the VersaFine ink and this ink takes a minute to dry, we're going to set this aside a second. clean off your stamps, whatever you want to do. So we're just going to let that dry. The next thing you want to do is cut out a mat. So I cut out some black paper here, which is just 1/8 of an inch larger to frame our image in. So we'll glue that down in a second. And then I have my card base made up. And then you want to run a piece of colored cardstock, 5.5 by 4.25, through your machine. Any embossing folder will do. This is a Stampin' Up! Embossing folder. I don't know what the name of it is. Can you guys see that little embossed design on there? So I'm going to glue that down to the card base. And this should cover the whole front of my card. Oops, it's actually a little larger. Trim that off. Okay, easy peasy. All right, so then we're just going to put it all together. And I wouldn't do anything too fancy with like pop dots or glitter or anything like that. We want it to be, you know, a clean and simple card. Obviously, we want to tell the person that we're giving it to that, you know, we feel, you know, we have condolences to give them and things like that. So we don't want to make a flashy card. We'll save the flashy cards for birthdays and anniversaries and weddings and all that good stuff. All right, so there we have a very clean and simple, easy sympathy card that you can make in a flash. And obviously you can customize the colors and so on. I didn't want to do just a drab, gray, black, and white. So the little pop of color there, I think brightens the card a little bit and yet still portrays the message for you. So there we go, guys. If you have any questions, post them down below. Thanks for watching and keep on stamping.